All right there, superstars, welcome. This is going to be a really fun video, so get ready to take some notes, share this with your friends, make sure that you're getting some really fun updates about what we're going to share here. This is about automation transformation. And what I'm going to teach you is what the process is of how to get into my bootcamp. So I've been starting a case study on mobile marketing automation, and it's really teaching the process of how to integrate more mobile strategies. And I've literally, over the last 2 weeks, I've gotten on the phone with over 100 entrepreneurs, and only literally one person had their systems in place where they could actually start the case study with everything ready to go. I was really disappointed. I thought there would at least be maybe 10 to 20 by this point, but out of over 100 entrepreneurs, they just did not have what it took. So I'm going to show you guys what is included in a sense in this boot camp and how you can get in for free. So let's get started, shall we?
Yes, my people, so I'm gonna help my people grow. Manny Lopez, Mr. Orphan, the CEO. Let's go.
All right. So the process is pretty simple. If you want to get a part of this case study, I've set up a very simple text in keyword right here. Text in the keyword automation to 714-369-8528. It will get you plugged into just getting started. Very simple. There's a free process to this where you guys can participate, because in this bootcamp that I'm starting, it is teaching the process of how to go mobile, how to use systems to clone yourself, how to monetize those systems, and how to attract high ticket clients. So if you're a speaker, a coach, an author, or a consultant, you do business with entrepreneurs, and you are looking to attract more high ticket clients, this process is going to be really effective for what you're trying to do. I've been using this process for the last 5 years now. I've gone completely mobile since 2016, and that has resulted in going from 500 cell phone numbers to over 9,000 cell phone numbers. Barely hitting a good, decent amount of opportunities each year to having over 5,000 applications into my high ticket programs. No ads, no webinars, no ClickFunnels, no Facebook ads, just really simplified process of serving first and building relationships. And I work with 100 brands a year. Do the math, my friends. That's over 50 years of opportunities sitting on my desk. So what I'd love to do is learn a little bit more about you. Maybe I'll take some of your examples to actually play along in this little blueprint breakdown. So as part of my bootcamp, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to select one of you guys to plug in where I'm going to work with you personally. So go ahead and plug that in. In the next 24 hours, I'm going to select somebody, and we're going to have some fun. I'm going to actually implement this with you. But part of the case study is you can do this by yourself. You don't need to have anybody. So if you're good with some watching videos, following along with the process, this is where you can get it completely free, $0. And this is what you're going to learn in that process. So if you want to break this down, I'm actually creating an 8-week a boot camp on how this works, all digital. And so I'm going to map out what you're going to do each week. Very simple. And hopefully you guys can use this as a guide. I'm documenting this, making it very simple. So check it out. Let me know what you think. Week 1, we need to identify your process necessities. So what you usually do in our boot camp is you're just going to fill out some questionnaires. My team takes that in and goes, all right, you're missing that, and that as part of the process. But here's, in essence, what you need. You need a system for texting. So not using your personal cell phone number when doing text. No, not a good idea. You want a system for texting, but not a share code. So you want to make sure the system that you get has the ability to automate responses, has the ability to organize people that are texting in to see what they're interested in, and you have a full 10-digit number, not a short code, not a 5-6-digit number. You need a dedicated line, very specific, all right? And if you need help with that, just shoot me a text here. I'll let you, I'll respond and answer any questions you need. Week 2 is to focus on that mobile strategy. So that system should allow you to kind of create lists in it, kind of like an email system would, like a MailChimp, right? You've got lists that you can create so you can organize all of your contacts. You got to do the same thing with mobile. And there's a reason why. Email, 10% open rates. Text, 98% open rates. Pretty exciting. Yes, Shad, nicely, for free. Yes, you're going to learn how to do this for free. And in my bootcamp, you can plug in for free as well. Pretty awesome stuff. So looking at the strategy for week 2, we're going mobile. We're going to focus on creating your list, creating your automation rules, and connecting your first auto response. What do I mean by that? All right. Well, your list, again, kind of like your MailChimp list, you just have everybody organized by kind of what their topics are, right? It could be their clients, their prospects, they're from certain events, there are certain dates, there's certain referral partners. There's a lot of ways that your people can be coming in, the sources in a sense, how you're organizing them. With the right systems, you can do so very easily, right? Automation rules. This is a feature in the system I use that allows you to automate the response. Maybe called something else, whatever system you're using, right? So you automate the response, and they can text in something like automation to this phone number, and I don't even have to do nothing. You're going to get a text message back. That's automation, my friends. You got to have a system that does that. Very, very big key for that. And then connect your first auto response. Actually get something connected. When you text that word automation, it's going to send you somewhere. You're going to then be instructed to do something. That's what I call a call to action. When I call it, everyone's been using that, right? So connecting that first auto response, you got to have something that does very efficient directing them to the next step, right? You can't be doing this yourself manually. There's a reason why we call it automation transformation. All right, week 3, we're going to work on video. Now, some of you may have difficulties understanding what kind of content do I create that can attract clients and opportunities and media connections and getting on stages as a speaker. What type of content? So in this process, week 3, you're going to learn how to actually create one series of videos. One, okay? That means one topic that you talk about, and you're going to put it in one location very simply and use systems to deliver it. So when somebody wants access to your video, like let's say you guys wanted to text automation, you'll get access to this video right here. I'll be right back. See, something like that. Now, you don't got to go that fancy. It could simply be a selfie video that you record talking about what you are doing or what you're giving or how to access something, whatever that may be. And utilize that as a way to deliver more automation by still staying personable. We're not using webinars. We're not using Facebook ads. We're not using ClickFunnels. We're building relationships and we're serving first. That's simple, all right? But you're doing it in a way where you're not spamming them. You're not just throwing massive, nothingness out in there that's just confusing them on what it is that you actually do. So in week 3, I go over how to create your videos, how to deliver your videos, how to host your videos and get people in front of your videos. Very specific type of audience, not just getting views, but getting clients, getting opportunities, getting people to actually pick up the phone and talk to you, right? I'd like to have that versus just a bunch of views on a video. All right, week 4, your first process is complete. So understanding how to look at what we do is getting you within 1 month to have your first fully automated process completed, where you can say, hey guys, text me at this one word, this one phone number, and text me this one word, and it's gonna activate something, right? And that's all you had to do. So something like this. If you text in the word automation, you're gonna receive the response of how to plug into this bootcamp completely free. You start by getting it plugged into our case study. You answer a couple questions. Let me know what kind of business model you have and what you're looking to promote. From there, we can plug you into the right spot because ideally, you'll understand why we're kind of putting this case study together. You could be a great fit as long as you're a speaker, coach, author, or consultant. So you do business with entrepreneurs, boom, extra bonus. You have high ticket clients that you're looking to find, boom, extra bonus. But at least check off one of those 4 boxes, right? As long as you do that, we're all good. All right, so ideally what you look at here is we're getting the first process of automation completed, we're connecting all your existing systems, and you're identifying marketing opportunities. So by week 4, you're starting to put yourself in front of people with the process. So definitely you want to start moving fast. You definitely don't want to sit on this and then keep losing opportunities. Too many people are trying to do it all themselves, wearing too many hats. That was the biggest thing. Again, I got on the calls with over 100 entrepreneurs in the last 2 weeks, and it was ridiculous how little entrepreneurs have a mobile strategy. Literally, out of all these people, one person had everything checked off that I needed. I was like, man, at least I would get maybe 10 to 20 people that would have it by now, right? Back in 2016, less than 5% of businesses had a mobile strategy. Based on these numbers, I'm looking at less than 1%. I know it's not that bad. I'm just got an off little set here because I think once I go into a larger pool, I think I'll start getting more to that 5% at least. But I thought at minimum we'd be by 10 to 20% by now. But man, it was completely opposite of what I thought. So I'm like, I got to put together something that really shows people how to implement this and do it quickly, where you're not sitting there trying to figure it out on your own. These are all step-by-steps that I've already mapped out. I've been implementing for years. It's working for my clients. It's working for myself. And it's working really well as long as you can check off one of those 4 boxes: speaker, coach, author, consultant. All right. All right. Now, week 5, we're going to go really deep on your calendar. A lot of you have a calendar. You guys use Calendly, you guys use youcanbook.me, whatever that may be, whatever you guys are using, but you're not really using it to its potential. You guys just have email, pick a time. Some of you don't even ask for cell phone number. I'm like, how are you going to talk to them at that time? I mean, would you send them a Zoom, I guess? But I ask for a bare minimum cell phone number. 98% open rates, 10% open rates. I think I know which one I want to use. All right, so identifying your initial questions you want to put in your calendar. You got to make sure you're asking the right questions. You want to be able to connect your calendar to an auto response. We'll show you how to do that. Map your strategy to fill your calendar. Well, you got to have people actually scheduling calls on it. So we'll give you all kinds of fun strategies with that. Week 6, we're going to go into surveys. How to ask the right questions, where these are not just questions, but qualifying questions. When they answer these questions, they're going to identify themselves as either a great client opportunity, JV opportunity, superfan opportunity, some type of opportunity, but start identifying the opportunities, right? Integrating an auto response for that. Of course, you got to make sure you're auto responsing everything, automation, transformation. But again, still staying personal. We're not making them watch a webinar through a Facebook ad to get to this. It's just direct access. And then structure e-commerce integration. So maybe you want to sell something. Maybe you got something initially that you can bring them to that says, hey, get my book for free plus shipping. Get it for 10 bucks, $5, right? Or have something in a sense where you can monetize on a small ticket if you have a lot of people already plugged in to what you're doing. So integrating e-commerce if you need to do that. Week seven, we're going to go into marketing and PR. How to map your opportunities. I'm going to show you how to make 3 connections very quickly, the right type of connections, and then we start initiating opportunities. So it's really a simplified process of getting yourself automated, but again, still staying personable. By week 8, you are completed. You are fully automated, and it's why we call it automation transformation. So if you're interested in looking more about how to plug into this bootcamp, it is completely free. Just go ahead and click. I'm such a dummy. Go ahead and grab your phone and text this one word, automation, to 714-369-8528. And then we'll plug you in for free. There's all kinds of fun opportunities. So have some fun. We'll see you guys on the next video. And deuces, juices.
That's my people, so I'm gonna help my people grow. Oh, Manny Lopez, Mr. Orphan, the CEO. Let's go.